It was the first ever meeting between the Western New York Flash and the Houston Dash. The Flash played 3 games on the road. They come home for 1 tonight against Houston, and then 3 more away from home. It was an exciting night, a lot of chances for both sides, and Houston won 7-1, really not indicative of what kind of team they are.
They're an expansion team that is a lot better than what you would expect from an expansion team, and they played really well tonight, 1-7-1. They're really not a 1-7-1 team. They have a lot of 1-goal losses, and really they have to be more opportunistic, and they were tonight.
Let's take a look at some of the highlights this evening at Sahlen Stadium. An absolutely gorgeous night for soccer. The sun shining, a light breeze, 70 degrees at kickoff, and the opportunity starting the first half. Adriana on a service into the box. Henniger with a big save.
Right off the bat, we talked about how Samantha Kerr coming back from the Australian national team is going to help the Flash, and right there you can see her crashing and getting that header on there.
Houston some chances of their own. Nina Berger, who Mike featured in the game, open just wide.
And Nina Berger is the type of player that's going to score those most of the time. And right here, she's got that far post open and just puts it a little bit wide. She maybe could put it to her left foot and tuck it into the far post.
Service in the middle of the park. Wambach goes down. And then the Flash with a great opportunity for Kerr. They're saying she's offsides, but it was a Dash player who played the ball.
It was a Dash player that played the ball. But really, Kerr can hit that really, really well. She put it right in the back of the net.
Big scramble in the box. Abby Wambach gets tangled up with Diggs, and it's her left knee that gets the brunt of this one.
Yeah, nothing flagrant there. Diggs just went for the ball, and Abby Wambach and Diggs just met leg to leg.
Romero dangerous on the throw-ins. She had a good night. It's a second chance to pop it into the box. She will get an assist coming up momentarily, but Williams makes the save. But you liked her throw-ins. They were pretty dangerous.
Yeah, Romero, surprisingly, she really had long throws, and this one right here, she's got to do better with those crosses. Outside back going forward, you got to put them in the box 2 ahead versus to Lydia Williams.
Oaks gets pickpocketed here by Carly Lloyd and into the box.
Carly Lloyd with the shot. Samantha Kerr crashing into the far post. Carly Lloyd, she's just so strong, and you can see how strong her shot is here, and you can see even later in the game when she took that shot late in the game.
A lot of good challenges both ways. Contact from both sides, and there's a hard challenge just outside the 18.
Just right, and right here, Edmonds also would have thrown in, and right outside the 18, all those challenges, and Edmonds really need to be involved in the game more. That's one time where you did see her forward.
44th minute, Zerboni with a beauty.
What a celebration by Zerboni, and it all started when Brittany Taylor started pumping the ball forward. Amy Barczyk pumped this one forward. They got into the attacking third. Adriana gets the ball. Beautiful cross right here. Outswinger with her left peg, and Zerboni just with that half volley. What a great finish. Top 10 goal in the year.
She'll take a knock here from Kyle after scoring that beautiful goal, and the Dash weren't happy that she put one in, and they sent her a bit of a message.
Kyle really just wanted to say, hey, Zerboni, you're not going to do that again. And she didn't do it for the rest of the game.
Second half, Kerr in the box. A great opportunity. Henniger was way out of position.
Henniger needed to be further to the right, and Kerr had the entire left side of the goal open. She's going to watch this one, and she's going to want that back because she should have finished that one. She should have been more opportunistic.
Second half, McCarty got more dangerous as the game went on.
McCarty and Ohio were very dangerous in the second half, much more dangerous than the first half. And right there, she pickpockets Taylor. McCarty goes on a breakaway, and she's got to finish. And just like Kerr should have finished, McCarty's got to finish for the Dash there.
51st minute, this one just squeaks in off the post. Ohio's first of the season from Romero.
And Romero with the throw-in. So we talked about those throw-ins, but really Amy Barczyk gets really tight on Ohio, a little bit too tight for me, and she lets Ohio feel her. She feels her right there. Ohio does that quick turn, left peg, and Lydia Williams thought maybe that McCarty was going to tip it going to the right. So Lydia Williams got caught standing still, not knowing if it was going to go to the right or left. So great crash by McCarty.
McCarty just keeps the pressure coming. Corner of the 18. Look at that burst of speed you talked about.
And Edmonds got caught wrong-footed, but it's Becky Edwards who comes crashing. And Becky Edwards, she's going to want to finish this, and she just doesn't. She puts it over the net. She's just got to get her body over the ball, and she does not.
Good opportunity there. It's up and over the goal as the Flash dodge a bullet. Masser, who was physical and busy tonight. Long ball looking for McCarty. She's with Berger, top of the 18. And Williams has to be aware.
Another good strike by McCarty. So we're doing a lot of highlight film right now on McCarty. You could see how involved she was in the second half, and I give the second half to the hard work of McCarty for sure.
We move to the 73rd minute, a corner kick, and Berger fights for that space.
She beats two players. It's Angela Salem, I believe, that was marking Berger, and Adriana had the positioning. She was for the short. She was doing zone in that short side there, and she beat both players. That near post run is so dangerous, and nothing Lydia Williams could do with that. Stephanie Oakes with a great corner kick.
Berger's second of the year, Oakes her second assist. Later on in the game, the Flash pushing some defenders forward, and Vicky with a high service into the box, and Henniger just watches this one sail harmlessly on top of the net.
Bermudez could have done a better job here. Reynolds getting forward, getting Lasada involved, but Bermudez, you can see right about now, she could have done a better job of bringing that down and maybe walking it right into the back of the net.
So some traffic in front. The Flash continue with the pressure. Vicky gets this one in, and then again, Sonia just not on her preferred left foot.
Off the throw-in from Catherine Reynolds here. Adriana does a good job shielding the ball from three players and laying it back to Lasada, and Sonia again has an opportunity.
Lloyd, a high lofted ball into the box. There's some traffic in, and Vicky sends this deep in, and Jasmine Spencer, luckily, not too bad if she hits the post with her head.
Lasada does the right thing by putting this ball back in the mix, and Henniger just gets a little bit of a fist on it, and unlucky for Jasmine Spencer, going for it. You like to see that from your forward coming off the bench, going for it, but she ends up heading the post by mistake.
She's okay because she gets a chance here.
And right there, Henniger was a little out of position again, and I think Jasmine Spencer has to take this opportunity like Kerr did and try to put this on frame. Instead, she's unselfish and tries to lay it across.
So it's 2-1 at this point. The Flash with another push forward. Jasmine Spencer gets one into the box.
Spencer involved again, but that was one of the best ball movement by the Flash right there. Lasada getting it to the outside, and then you bring it back into the box. And unfortunately, Spencer could do a better job with that cross. Henniger gets a little piece of it, and then unfortunately for the Flash, they can't do anything about it. They've got to score at the end of this match. They really press at the end. Nothing they can do, though, and they lose this one at home.
So the Flash with a late first-half goal. They give up 2 goals in the 51st and the 73rd minute. They fall 2-1 this evening with the result. Now the Flash are 3-4-2. Houston goes up to 2-7-2. These two teams will do it again on June the 11th in Houston, but the Flash have a couple big games before that.
They've got Kansas City and Portland on the road, and that's a tough stretch for them. So now they went 3 games on the road. They went 0-2-1. Now they lose at home. They've got to get points at home, and they weren't successful tonight. Now they have to go on the road and try to capitalize and get some points on the road. And that's going to be a job that Aaron Lyons has to get his team in shape for.
All right, 3 more on the road till the Flash come back home on June the 18th. Final score this evening, Houston 2, Western New York 1. For Mike Germs, I'm Joe Giuliano saying good night from Salem Stadium.